Morning YouTube, so welcome to week 29. First of all, I know I'm a little late updating this week's video, and that's because my husband's home on a Monday and I find it distracting. I find him distracting. He wants to get things done and I want to get things done, and I don't always find the time while he's home to fit in, my little vlog. And so for me, my Tuesday morning is going to be better because he's back at work, and it's going to be easy for me to do my video or my vlog and upload it. I will do my weighing on the Monday, so it's still a week, from last weigh-in, but the upload will happen just the next day. So that's all really. So no biggie. So let's do the numbers. So this week, I did have a loss, so that's good. I'm down to 72.3. That's a loss of 0.7 of a kilo. So that's pretty good. And do you remember last week I discussed the things I was going to cut out, which was eating in the evenings and those gorgeous coconut cream jelly things I was making. I never had any of those last week. The evening eating wasn't so easy to cut out. I did more or less cut most of it out, but I did have a couple of nights where I did have like just a nibble of cheese, or I had some macadamia nuts, or I had, hello Ruby, or I had, I think that was all I had. Oh, and some pork scratchies. I've discovered this shop that does some really nice pork scratchies, or pork skin crackling things, and they were really nice. But I didn't have a lot in the evenings, so I think I did quite well. And I thought I'd put up here now a picture of a typical main meal for me. So that's one of like what I would eat as a main meal, and I believe it was steak and salad that day. Other days I've made a cauliflower and broccoli bake with cheese, a cheese sauce, and I've had that with a piece of salmon. Today we've got sausages with zucchini sort of cake things that I'm going to make. Grate the zucchini up and mix it with cheese and bind it with an egg and fry them up and fry them in butter. And I'll have that today. My husband can have that as well. And if they turn out good, I'll take a picture and I'll show you next week. The other thing I was going to talk about is I got myself a dress. Only a cheap dress. It was only $17, but I thought, if I do go anywhere and I want to wear something other than trousers or shorts, I've got this dress. So it's the one and only dress. Oh, actually, I do own another dress, but I'm still getting small enough to fit it. I fit it around the bottom. It's the booby part that doesn't quite fit, so they've got to go still. But yeah, so I'm hoping if I do go anywhere and I want to wear a dress, I've got those two dresses that I can wear. It's quite a nice dress. It was, like I say, very cheap. It's quite stretchy fabric. It's just a crossover at the front here and like a tie on the side, so it's quite a nice design at the front, and it's just navy blue with like flowers on it. So it's just a basic classic shape dress, nothing flash. So that's great, and I'm hoping, that leads me on to the next subject, to be wearing this dress in May in the UK. So I'm heading back to my roots. It's not home because this is home, but back to my roots. In May, we're going for 3 weeks, and I'm quite excited about that trip. It's been a while since I was last there. Got to be 8 years now. It's also been several years since my husband saw his family, and it's been, it will be over 2.5 years since I will have saw my dad last. So it'll be great to get back there. Although we message regularly on Messenger and we see each other, we don't actually, it's not the same as being in person. So really looking forward to that trip. And it's not just going to be sit in people's houses and drink endless cups of tea and, in their front room. We are going to make it a holiday as well, because we haven't had a holiday since that last trip when my dad was out, was well over 2 years ago, probably 3 years ago actually, because it was the time before, and we went to Thailand. He looked after the place here for us, and we went to Thailand for 10 days. And yeah, so it's been a while, and so we're really looking forward to that trip. So yeah, that's exciting. So we're planning for that. I'm booking some Airbnbs, and I'm also, sorting out car hire and various other bits and pieces. And we even had to buy some suitcases because we got rid of them. We thought, we won't be doing any more overseas trips, stupidly, because they were really good quality ones, but we did get rid of them. But that's okay. We're quite happy to have secondhand. My husband's been looking at some secondhand ones, and we'll go with that. So really exciting. So the next thing is, what else have happened? Oh, I've got, I had about 3 or 4 t-shirts that I hung on to. They were like, they used to fit me way back, way back before the start of my journey. They used to fit me like 3 years ago. And then as the time's gone on, they've got, they got too big. And then as I've lost weight, they got too small. So I had them, they got too small. I hung on to them because I liked them. And then as the time's gone on, they've got too big. And I'm wearing one of them now. And this got too big. And I said to my husband, I don't want to get rid of that t-shirt. I really like it. So he took it in for me. And he's done a really good job. So I'm really pleased. I'll just get up and show you. Move the chair back so you can see. So this is one of the t-shirts. I really like this t-shirt. It's me, colourful. And I said to him, it just needs, so he's literally just taken in the sides for me. I mean, as I get smaller, he said he could take more off if I wanted to. So I said, no, I don't want it too tight. So yeah, so I think he's done a reasonably good job on it. I'm very happy with that. And also, there were 2 or 3 others that he took in for me as well. So that's good. That makes things, and he's happy to do that because he likes to save money. Because he's probably thinking, she'll go and buy more t-shirts. So that's okay. If he wants to take them and spend the time doing that, he's great. And he used to be a bit of a whiz on the sewing machine many years ago. He used to, many years ago, before I met him, he used to make his own clothes if he was, going anywhere, because he didn't have the money to buy them. So, yeah, so that's really good. So happy with that. What else have we got to talk about? I think that's more or less it for this week. I'm just trying to think. It's as far as the keep sticking to the diet is concerned, it's, I have my moments, I do have my moments. I mean, this is a long process now, 29 weeks is quite a long time to be disciplined, if you like. And I do have my moments. Like I had one last night. I ate 2 plums. They were organic plums that I bought at the market when I went out with my friend last Friday. And I bought them for my husband and my son. And they were eating them. And I went in the TV room last night, and they were there in the bowl. They looked really nice. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to eat a couple. So I did. And I thought, look, they got quite a bit of fibre in them, which is, what I need as well. All right, they've got the sugar. So I had a cheat. In my opinion, it's a good cheat. Fruit is a cheat because it's got a lot of carbs in them, but it's not a bar of chocolate, which is my normal go-to cheat, and it's not a cake or anything like that. So, in my opinion, it's not a really bad cheat, so that's okay. So apart from that, I've been finding it okay. Like I say, evenings are quite hard. Oh, and I did have a boiled egg last night. I was feeling a bit, we had our meal at 2:00, and I felt, come about, I think it was about 7 in the evening. I thought, it's funny because I'm not actually hungry. Like I've not got hunger pangs. I don't know what it is. It's like I just need to eat something. It's really weird. So I just need to get out of that mindset, really. If I'm to shift this next, and I really want to shift some more weight before I go to the UK, but I'm not putting pressure. If I had to go and meet the whole family right now, as I look right now, I'd be happy with it. You know, I'm not worried about that. But it would be nicer to get down, slim down a little bit more, because I'm probably going to put weight on when I'm over there. So if I'm a little bit smaller than I am now, that will be a help. And, you know, it'd be nice to shop in the UK as well. And I know the New Zealand sizing is slightly larger than the UK sizing. So I know I'm probably going to be a 12 or 14 in UK sizes. So that's okay. You know, that's not a biggie. I'll just cut the label out. I don't have to look at the label size. And so yeah, so that would be really good. So anyway, I think I'll end it there because it's 10 minutes. I'm still having trouble uploading videos. If any of you watch my garden videos, I'll just explain on here. I just did a house tour and a garden tour video. And for some reason, I cut the introduction off at the very beginning. I had a little bit of me on there, but I cut the main part off and the reason for the tour. So I've deleted that video this morning. I'm going to reload that video tonight. So I apologize to anybody that's already commented on that video. I think there was about 3 or 4 people commented. But look, hey, you know, I will put apology on, you know, on that video as well when I reload it tonight. So hopefully you'll go along and have a look at that video. It's called Gardening and Growing Orchids in New Zealand. So that's it for this week. So I'll catch up with you on week 30. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.